Okay, I wanted to give you two prayers. The first is consecration to the Blessed Virgin Mary. And once again, we Catholics and Orthodox have a devotion to our Holy Mother. This is Jesus' mother. We love her. She's part of our family. She is a special person because Jesus would pick a special person to bear him in this world. Logically, it makes complete sense. Some people don't have any logic or complete sense. But we know that she's a wonderful human being. And she's there for us, going to bat for us with her Son. And when we die, she will take us to her Son. And that's why we consecrate ourselves to her to help us get through this life so that we are saved. She will aid us, our friend, in this world that's so confusing. So anyway, this is an act of consecration to the Immaculate Heart of Mary. All right, act of consecration to the Immaculate Heart of Mary. Now you'll say your name, and I'll pause for a minute and I'll tell you that. Okay, so it says I, and you say your name. A faithless sinner, renew and ratify today in thy hands, O Immaculate Mother, the vows of my baptism. I renounce forever Satan, his pomps and works, and I give myself entirely to Jesus Christ, the incarnate wisdom, to carry my cross after him all the days of my life, and to be more faithful to him than I have ever been before. In the presence of all the heavenly court, I choose thee this day for my mother and mistress. I deliver and consecrate to thee, as thy slave, my body and soul, my goods, both interior and exterior, and even the value of all my good actions, past, present, and future, leaving to thee the entire and full right of disposing of me and all that belongs to me, without exception, according to thy good pleasure, for the greater glory of God, in time and in eternity. Amen. So this is basically us going to her and asking her to help us to love her Son more. Because that's what this is about. To give ourselves over to Christ. And for her to help us to do that. Because she's with her Son constantly. Now I also want to include in this, it's short, but I want to include in this, it's called an act of reparation. Okay? And of course, reparation is making up for something, right? So this is an act of reparation against blasphemy, against Jesus. I mean, he's so wonderful. But people use his name in vain. They ignore him. They ignore the Holy Mother. Throw the saints out like they have the right to do that. Throw Bible, the Bible books out like they have the right to do that. Ridiculous. Ridiculous. But we want to make up for these sins. So this is an act of reparation. Most Holy Trinity, through Mary, Immaculate Mother of God, I offer to thee the infinite love of the most Sacred Heart of Jesus, from the first moment of his incarnation till his last sigh upon the cross, and as it will continue through all eternity. In atonement for the anti-God campaign throughout the world, and for the conversion of all those who partake in it. Amen. O God, have mercy on me, a sinner. And of course, there is an anti-God campaign. It is on your TV. It is in the schools against your children. It is in your newspapers. It is in your magazines. It is in your music. It is everywhere. Okay? And if you can't see it, you're not looking. It's there. Because the demonic forces don't want you to go to God. They want you to lose your soul. They hate you. They hate your guts. And they want you to lose your soul. It's very simple. So you must go to Jesus, go to his mother, St. Joseph, to protect you, St. Michael, against this wickedness. We're at war. Spiritual war. Never, ever forget that. Ask for strength, because you are a warrior. Whether you like it or not, that is what you are in this battle. Because if you're with Christ, you're one of his. And you're automatically on one side. Okay, hope you enjoyed that. Have a great day.